On September 24th, Columbus Dispatch investigative reporter Mike Wagner and wrongfully convicted former inmate Robert McClendon came to Otterbein to speak to students. Mike Wagner had been working as an advocacy journalist with the Innocence Project, a nonprofit organization that works to exonerate the wrongfully convicted and to reform the criminal justice system to prevent future injustices. He was assigned to McClendon's case, in which Robert was falsely accused of the kidnap and rape of a 10-year-old girl, convicted, and served 17 years in prison before the prosecution reopened the case for DNA testing at McClendon's request, with the help of Wagner's advocacy. Test results came back showing that another man had committed the assault, and McClendon was freed on August 12th in 2008. In the presentation to students, Wagner and McClendon told their story and of others who were freed by the Innocence Project, and shared why they believe students should be aware of this societal issue.
Having the apathy attitude or not caring about the criminal justice system is the worst thing, the worst attitude they can take, because as Robert pointed out, this can happen to anybody. Anyone at any time can be accused of something they didn't do. So that's why we constantly need to evaluate whether the criminal justice system is being fair, whether they're giving everyone an opportunity to prove their innocence, whether the system is not biased towards prosecution and police, and everyone gets a real valid opportunity to clear their name and prove their innocence.
When somebody comes along and saves your life, you owe it to them and to yourself to live it, and live it right. You guys are really the future. You know, you'll be making the decisions on people's lives here in the future, and be fair and do the right thing. Really count on our youth, because you're going to be taking care of us in the future.
I went into this to try to make a difference in people's lives. Find something that you're passionate about and pursue it. There's a big difference between a job and a career that you're passionate about. It'll keep you going every morning.
This year's common book, Just Mercy by Bryan Stevenson, discussed very similar topics of how Stevenson, also a lawyer, exonerated a wrongfully convicted juvenile from death row. If you want to learn more about advocacy for wrongful incarcerations, Bryan Stevenson will come to Otterbein on Wednesday, October 25th for the Common Book Convocation, which will be held in Cowan Hall from 3 to 4 p.m. I'm Kira Hackman for T&C Media.